Shifting our focus now to the Russia-Ukraine war. Could the war lead to a nuclear disaster? The Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant is once again back in focus. In the last 24 hours, Ukraine's counter-offensive has escalated in eastern Donetsk and southeastern Zaporizhzhia regions. And now the warring sides are trading blame over potential attacks on the Zaporizhzhia power plant. Ukraine says Russia has planted explosives on it. Ukraine's military intelligence issued a statement, in fact, saying that Russia has placed explosive devices on 4 of the 6 plant reactors. It further says that an attack is possible in the near future, quote unquote. Meanwhile, Russia claims that Ukraine is planning something similar, that it is going to drop ammunition laced with nuclear waste on the power plant. Renat Karcha, who is an advisor to Russia's nuclear network operator Rosatom, said, and I'm quoting now, "Under the cover of darkness, overnight, on the 5th of July, the Ukrainian military will try to attack the Zaporizhzhia station using long-range precision equipment and kamikaze attack drones." Now, these are some tall claims, but does any side have any evidence to support the claims? The answer is not really, but it is nerve-wracking for Ukrainians all the same, because when Russia claims that Ukraine is about to do something, it often means Russia is about to do it itself. Only a month ago, Ukraine's 5th largest dam was blown up. Catastrophic floods engulfed southern Ukraine. Russia said it was Ukraine's own doing that the dam was disrupted by the Ukrainian shelling in the Russian-controlled Kherson. Ukraine had barely started dealing with the aftermath, and now come the threats of a nuclear disaster at the Zaporizhzhia power plant. It raises alarm in not just Ukraine or Russia, but across their European neighbors as well, because radiations affect everyone. The Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant is the largest one in Europe, the 9th largest in the world. This is where it is located, near the city of Enerhodar, on the banks of the Kakhovka Reservoir, along the Dnieper River in southeast Ukraine. It is about 200 kilometers from the contested Donbas region and some 550 kilometers southeast of Kiev. The very dam that was blown up last month provided water to cool the reactors of the Zaporizhzhia power plant. Each of its 6 reactors generate 950 megawatts of energy. The total output of the plant is 5,700 megawatts. It's enough energy to power roughly 4 million homes. Now, under normal circumstances, it produced 1/5 of Ukraine's electricity. It was captured by Russian troops in less than a month into the war, but it was still operated by Ukrainian staff. Having a nuclear power plant in enemy hands has haunted Ukrainians throughout the war. And Russians have not held back from using their control over the plant to spread fear. So what really is Russia up to now? Ukrainian military intelligence claims that Russians have partially withdrawn from the plant and workers have been told to leave the power station. The number of patrols around the plant has reduced. As of the 30th of June, global nuclear watchdog International Atomic Energy Agency did not find any signs of explosives being laid there, but it still does not have access to all parts of the plant. The watchdog has been trying to demilitarize the plant for over a year now. The IAEA Director General has visited the plant 3 times since the Russian takeover, but it has failed to reach any agreement to keep the facility safe from shelling. You see, throughout the war, both Russia and Ukraine have regularly accused each other of targeting the power plant, but the fear is more imminent for Ukraine. Now as it tries to deal with its destroyed dam. Homes of tens of thousands of people downstream are flooded, and the homes upstream face an acute shortage of water. What's even more worrisome is the muted response from the rest of the world. Was President Putin testing the waters for his next act of mass destruction? After Novokhovka, is the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant next on his hit list? There have been claims and counterclaims from both the sides. The truth is, the troops are closer to the plant now. The region is under serious threat. The question is, what comes next? WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.